With the release of the first episode of The Walking Dead, the final season this past Tuesday, I decided to explain why I love Telltale games. Telltale gets a lot of love and a lot of hate. I, for one, am one of the ones who love their games. They're just so great. But I can see why other people may not like it. Their games are not for people who are mostly gameplay oriented. If you're looking for games that are fast-paced and or competitive or have a large open world with a lot to do, then you should probably turn elsewhere because Telltale doesn't offer anything like that in that genre. These games are here because they're trying to tell an interactive story. Of course, the mechanics are nothing like that of Quantic Dream or BioWare, but its style is that it wants you to choose what happens in a comic book-esque series. That's another thing I love about it. Although it wasn't something I was used to at first, the style really grew on me quickly when I played the first season of The Walking Dead. The style of the games is so visually appealing to me, and it just makes me want to play even more. The art in this game doesn't just stop at the visuals, but the voice acting too. I know most games have incredible voice acting these days, but there's something about their voice with the characters they portray that really brings it all to life. A few downsides Telltale has that everyone can agree with though is that it is laggy, your choices don't really matter as in most choice-based games, and the seasons as well as the episodes take way too long to release, which is why I'll probably wait to make gameplay videos of it. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I think it's about time we got a second season of The Wolf Among Us, Tales from the Borderlands, and Game of Thrones. Like, yeah, I really want to know what happens in the next season of The Walking Dead, but if you need to put that on hold to release the others, then please, by all means, do that. A lot of people complain that these stories aren't original, and they're adding new chapters to already existing universes. I disagree. Even though Tales from the Borderlands is part of the Borderlands canon timeline, I feel like that's the only one that's just adding new chapters, which, by the way, is pretty cool anyway. I wish they do one with Star Wars and maybe bring out Starkiller. The other ones are stories that fit in with their own universe. And I know you're about to say that it's all some glorified fanfiction, but call it what you will, that's some of the best storytelling I've ever played. The Walking Dead has many different characters in each season, almost none of them recurring, which may be a problem for some, but the development of the characters that don't return are only there as a beacon to further develop the main characters like Clementine. Clementine is like the Ahsoka of Telltale. She starts off as nothing but a secondary character, but then later develops into an unbreakable, unhinged, badass heroine throughout the tough choices that need to be made. Again, you'll say that your choices don't matter, but being able to make those choices really allows you to emotionally connect with the characters much better because if something happens to someone, you'll feel responsible and you'll feel the burdens that they have to carry. You'll be able to better understand Clementine, better understand Bigby or Reese or Fiona, or the dynamic relationship between Bruce and Selena. Game of Thrones did this especially well. They play with your emotions so much, and the baggage is even more when you play as not only one character, or two, but 5. Over the years, Telltale really improved. From their first game being Telltale Texas Hold'em, which was a completely different direction than what they're currently going for, to Back to the Future and Jurassic Park, the beginning of their current style, to their most recent game, The Walking Dead: The Final Season. Even from the first Walking Dead season, which was what made the company so big, to now, in which their rich storytelling continues to grow in much more emotional, comedic, and interactive ways. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of Telltale. I'm your host Farhan Beg, and I will see you guys next time.